Welcome to episode 18 of the Sports Card Talk Show. I'm Kevin. This is Lauren.
Welcome to another episode of Monday's Mount Rushmores. Today we're doing the Colts, both from Baltimore and Indianapolis.
Right.
We're going to be reaching out to Morgan from hobbycardhits. She's going to give us her top four in a little bit. But should we get started here, man?
Yeah, we'll go through ours and then we'll give her a call.
We're going to quickly just mention a couple honorable mentions. Reggie Wayne, who had an outstanding 14-year career with the Colts. He won a Super Bowl with them. Oh man, everybody who's watched football in the last 15 years knows what kind of receiver Reggie Wayne was.
Oh, absolutely.
Great. One of those dynamic guys that Peyton was throwing to there for so many years.
Right. So the next one that we had was Jeff Saturday, also part of the Super Bowl team, center for Peyton Manning on all those great teams. And we just kind of are just going to go a little bit quicker through the honorable mentions to get to the.
I thought it was cool though. You said that Jeff Saturday was like working somewhere for an electric company or something.
Yeah, electrical company after he got cut from the Ravens.
Yeah, and Bill Polian said, "Hey, we got to get this guy in." And another one of those great stories of a guy working a regular job and like turning into a all-time great football player.
Right. We got two more honorable mentions.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, this is very, very Indianapolis Colts heavy for our honorable mentions. But Edgerrin James, he played for the Colts from 99 to 2005. He was Offensive Rookie of the Year. Oh man, yeah, he was just he was one of those what do you want to call it? Kind of two-way backs, very, very versatile. Yeah. Ran the ball really well, caught the ball really well, and I gotta think that Edge is gonna get into the Hall of Fame someday. Mm-hmm. But he was just a really good running back for those Colts. Drafted the year after Peyton Manning joined the team, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's kind of one thing that I thought was kind of cool is when he left the year before they won the Super Bowl. But Irsay still sent him a Super Bowl ring.
That's a super cool story.
Yeah,
that's Edge was such a. I don't even know if that's his nickname or not, but that's what I.
That's
call
what
him.
We're going with. Yeah.
Yeah. He just was one of those top five picks for fantasy football back in the day.
Yeah. So then the last honorable mention we had was Dwight Freeney, 2002 to 2012 with the Colts. Part of the Super Bowl team, 7-time Pro Bowl, 3-time first team All-Pro, All-Decade team of the 2000s.
Yeah,
just unbelievable. Yeah,
just a beast, a beast of a defensive end.
Yep.
It's kind of hard not to mention him with also his running mate Robert Mathis, who should also be a honorable mention. But yeah, those Colts teams were those 2000s Colts teams were stacked with a lot of great players.
Right.
A lot of great players.
Well, should we jump into the...
Yeah, let's do it.
Rushmore?
Now we're going old school. Got good old Raymond Berry.
Right.
Elected in the Hall of Fame in 1973. Played from 55 to 67, all with the Colts. Through hard work and determination, he made himself a great receiver. He wasn't to start with, apparently. But,
I think he was I think what I got out of it was, good athlete, but not like he wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the strongest, but he was always worked at it, like worked to perfect what he was doing. Yeah.
Well, I think a couple of the things that you mentioned to me that I thought were really kind of cool about him. Did you say you had to wear different size shoes?
Because one leg was longer than the other. Yeah.
So he had like a platform or something in one, or something, a lift or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was.
Yeah, I don't think he started in high school till he was a senior, and his dad was the coach.
Holy. So either that team was really good or his dad was a butthole.
And I think it was kind of that way all the way through. Everything he did, he had to super work for. And not saying that other people don't, but that was what I took away from it, you know.
I what and he like it says here that 1958 NFL championship game that it went into overtime and he set then a record of 12 catches, 178 yards, and a touchdown. Was he the MVP of that game or not? I wonder.
You know, I didn't see that. I'm not sure, but I know on like the final drive he made clutch grab after clutch grab. Like, yeah, they said that he was pretty much the reason they got down to
in those years too, 1950s. I think those kind of numbers were just kind of unheard of.
Right.
I mean, nowadays we're kind of used to seeing receivers put up 150, 200-yard games.
Right. Yeah, this was in a different...
Yeah, this was in the run first NFL.
Right.
That's absolutely... But yeah, Raymond Berry... I remember when I was a kid, he was actually a coach. So that's kind of funny that, that he was a Hall of Fame Mount Rushmore type player for our Colts.
Yeah. Next one that I had was Marvin Harrison, Hall of Fame 2016, 96 to 2008, all with the Colts. One thing that I did right is there's too many highlights to really list. We'd be sitting here for a while. And that's with a lot of players, but I was looking at them, it was kind of dazzling to me.
Yeah. I feel like Marvin Harrison, like one of his attributes was he was just the ultimate route runner.
Yep.
And he probably had to be for Peyton Manning, you know?
Yeah. And I did write down a couple things with Manning as his quarterback. They had 158 games together, and they connected on 953 passes for 12,766 yards and 112 touchdowns, and that's the most completions, yards, and touchdowns by a tandem.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So,
I know. Yeah, that blows any other tandem away, I'm sure.
Right. Actually, the last two, there's way too many stats to list, so I kind of did a couple highlights. So
it's these two guys they could almost make the NFL's Mount Rushmore, I think. I remember growing up, and Joe Montana was the guy. They were saying that he was being compared to Johnny Unitas as the best quarterback. So Johnny Unitas was like the best quarterback for like the first 60 years of the NFL. Johnny Unitas, everybody knows how great he is. But what I found amazing is when doing this, whenever I actually looked up Johnny Unitas, is that the Steelers cut him. He wasn't good enough for the Steelers in 1955, and the Colts picked him up, and he ends up being the greatest quarterback for the first 60 years of the NFL. Which, but gosh, I don't know how many. I'm just crazy stats, man.
Yeah,
for that day, that time of day of the NFL.
Yeah, I think one thing that I've been finding is in going back in the history of some of the teams that we've done so far is I encourage anybody to just look up some of these players on if it's your team, look at some of the older players. Mm-hmm. Some of the stats are amazing. Some of the stories are amazing.
Yeah.
And I think cards can be had of those players for fairly reasonable amount. I mean, obviously if you're going to go get a Gem Mint 10 or 9 or 8 or whatever it might be, it's going to get up there, or reprints or every single set is always pumping out, NFL Legends kind of cards. So, and obviously you can go pick up an Edward Vila card absolutely,
for just a few bucks too.
Yeah. That's a great way to get one too.
Yep. Yeah. So Johnny U makes our third spot on our Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. And I don't think this is a surprise, really.
No, hell no.
But yeah, Peyton Manning rounds out the Mount Rushmore. 98 to 2011 with the Colts. 2011 was an injury year, so there was no stats for him on that year. But yeah, another one, there were too many highlights to really list all of them, but these were some that I, most kind of leads the way. Most career passing touchdowns, most passing.
He
touchdowns
still holds that record.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think this year it could fall.
Okay. 539 career pass touchdowns.
Now, I'm always assuming that the information that I'm getting is correct, but I think Breeze is at 522 and Brady's at 520, which could have changed after last week.
Yeah.
After the games that have been played so far.
Most passing touchdowns in a season, though, 55, which Mahomes was.
And Brady, yeah.
Both, Mahomes last year looked like they're.
I think he was 22 when he did it. Manning was 37
Yeah.
when he did it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he did it for a long time, did it really well.
And I believe he must have got that almost 5,500 passing yards in a season the same year. Remember those when he first went over to the Broncos, he was just shredding it.
Yep. Most regular season MVPs.
5. I mean, that's absolutely crazy.
Most career game-winning drives. Most career comebacks. Most first-team All-Pros at quarterback. He's tied on that. I didn't write down who it was, though. Most Pro Bowl selections. He's tied for that with 14. Most touchdown passes in a game, 7. He's tied on that one.
You know who was the first player to throw 7 touchdown passes?
Gosh, you always try and quiz me. I'm not really sure.
That's Joe Cap of the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh,
so,
yeah. And I think I might have known that. My wife's father-in-law. I think I mentioned that.
Yeah. Joe Cap, and I don't think that's probably was half the touchdowns Joe threw that year. Probably.
I think that's why you told me that. He threw for 7. That was half for the whole season.
Yeah, Peyton, absolutely. Everybody knows him as, I don't know, what is his nickname?
The Sheriff.
Okay, yeah, the Sheriff.
Yeah, I think John Gruden gave him that.
And we can't get away from him because he's like on commercial breaks all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, just today I was listening to some program. I can't remember what it was. Maybe Sirius XM or something, and they were talking about him doing a new series on ESPN.
Oh yeah,
it's very good. They said it was really good, actually.
No, and he's going back and checking out NFL history on it and stuff like that. And I've heard that being pumped too. I actually kind of want to check that out as well. But
so I'm curious how close we are. Should we give Morgan a ring?
Yeah, let's give her a ring. See what she comes up with.
All right, let's get her on the phone. All right, we got Morgan at hobbycardhits on the phone with us to help us with the Mount Rushmore of the Colts. We kind of talked about ours, but we're super excited to hear what your Mount Rushmore will be.
Yeah, for sure.
Welcome on to the show, and gosh, it's been a little bit, but we're excited to have you on.
Yes, I'm excited to do this because I got some awesome 4 cards that I have right here in front of me.
We can't wait, yeah. All right, so who's your first one?
My number 4, coming in number 4, is this Marshall Falk, Flawless, 2 out of 5, and it is game used, material, and autograph guaranteed by Panini.
Oh, wow.
And it's a collegiate hit, too. I got this card in a break. I was, Steve, 101 Card Shop.
Oh, yep.
So I got into his break. I got filler spots, and I hit that filler spot for like only $12, and I got third pick. The first 2 picks were actually Saquon Barkley and the Josh Allen auto, and then I had that Marshall Falk. I had to go for PC.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, that's my number 4 pick right there. It's the Flawless Marshall Falk. I will send all pictures over so everybody can see what it looks like because it's pretty neat.
Sure.
Cool.
Gosh, what am I gonna pick for my number 3? My number 3 will be this booklet. I have a Andrew Luck and Reggie Wayne dual autograph and like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 patch, and 3 of them have 2 colors in each patch.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
So it's 8 out of 18. It's out of Triple Threads 2013, which is like 2nd year autograph. So this is really cool.
Yeah.
And one of my favorites out of anything is the Buck autograph and Reggie Wayne.
Cool.
So, yeah, I love this card so much. I traded Carter's Box Breaks on Instagram and also YouTube. I went to Fisher's show up in Indy a while back, and I had a Mitchell Trubisky booklet numbered to 55, and it was a draft day auto, and we traded that in like $40. So it was a nice trade.
Oh, for sure. I think you came out ahead on that trade, personally.
For sure. Like whenever I seen the 1-of-1 go for like 500, but whenever I talked to the guys that traded that card to me, they said that the person that they had it on eBay literally went down so much, and they didn't tell me the price, but I know it was probably super cheap for that 1-of-1.
Right.
But I went to go look for it again, and Sammy already bought it. I was like, really?
Mm. Sure.
Okay, now my number 2. Man, Peyton or Andrew? So I'll do this Peyton Manning. It's out of Classics, and it's an orange parallel chrome card, and it's 4 out of 5 autograph. And I wish they would still have Classics, because Classics shows more about the vet hits than it does the rookies.
Mm.
And I didn't like it whenever Legacy came in. I just talked to, I can't remember who it was, but I just talked to one of these people on Instagram, was like, I think it was Chris G actually, and I was like, I wish they would keep Classics and just added Legacy and not get rid of Classics altogether, because everybody, like, they upped the ante with the Classics from last year and with the Chrome cards, and they just completely despised it. I'm like, really?
So they dumped Classics altogether, huh?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, that's too
when
bad.
Legacy took its spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that, to tell you
Yeah.
the truth. I like the classic cards.
Oh yeah, Classics is like one of their it's slow and everybody doesn't want Classics. That's understandable, but if you get the right hit and your right team, then you're fine. Like wait, if you see this card out of its like little plastic, because I got one of those protective sleeves over it, because I don't want it to get the top loader scratched.
Oh, yep.
So whenever I send you a picture of it, I will take it off, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, that's an amazing card.
Right. Yeah.
And how I got this card is actually I got into Raz, which is a raffle. If nobody knows about it, like if none of your viewers know, it's called a raffle, Raz, whatever you want to say it.
Sure.
And there were 20 spots, and I had to pick. Knowing me, I had to pick 16 and 18. Peyton's college number and his pro number.
Right.
And that's the only two, and I paid $8 per spot.
Oh, nice.
I hit it with the 16 spot.
Nice.
So I was like freaking out, because I was like, this is the only card that I can probably get this cheap, and it's one of my favorites in the collection.
Oh, nice.
And then my number 1, which is the top out of the tops out of all this whole 4 cards, even though I got 20 that I can choose from, but one. And it is out of 2018 Absolute football card. And it's Tools of the Trade, Andrew Luck, ball and jersey relic autograph, and it's 12 out of 15.
Oh, wow, nice.
Oh, really?
So how I got this, you guys are gonna crack up. I got this card with 1-of-1 Card Shop in its break last year. I was like, doubting myself because I wasn't getting a hit at all through that whole break. And like I think he came across the last couple boxes left, and I still haven't hit anything. And literally the last pack of the break, he pulled this for me. And this one right here is special because this is my very ever first autograph of Andrew Luck.
Oh, nice.
Ever. And it was 12 out of 15, which is even better.
Yeah, for sure. You like the eBay 101s too, right?
Oh yeah, I love. I have like I think 4 or 5 Luck jersey numbered stuff right now.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was super lucky with this hit. I was like freaking out. I was jumping up and down like I was like a madman. Girl, madman, whatever you want to say it. But,
Sure.
yeah, so it's like I've never hit something that big in my life. And then what's cool about this, the transition with that Peyton card and this Andrew Luck card. This Andrew Luck card I hit first, and literally 2 weeks later I hit that Manning auto.
Well, that's a good streak.
Yeah. And I was like freaking out, and then with this Marshall Falk, I was like mind blown because I haven't. It was actually like $24 spot, and I got it for super cheap.
That works out good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many cards that I can choose from, and it's pretty neat. I love collecting. Everybody should love collecting. Nobody should feel like they need to think about their own personal collection and not try to go for hype stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. They do what they want to do. I think you should go chase after what you believe to do with your collection if you want to.
Yeah. For sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I have most of my cards I kind of look as priceless. So if they offered me the right price, I might get rid of some of them, but I have a hard
To get rid of any of mine because I'm like super like close to them, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I definitely know what you're talking about, but if someone offered you $1 million, you would be
I would take I would keep one and give the rest away.
yeah.
Right.
Like that.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's funny. Well,
Yeah, I had a friend tell me that if someone kidnapped them and the ransom was my cards, I would let them. I would not pay the ransom.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know, but I know the Jason Salmo where you guys did an interview with. I know a lot. We've been pretty much good friends for 2 years. I've known him forever.
Yeah.
Since I started my Instagram.
Yeah. He mentioned that you guys are really good friends.
Oh yeah, like we talk about the hobby all the time. It's every single day, pretty much.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've kept in touch with him. He's bought into my very ever first break and everything. He's probably one of the most chillest dudes out there for anybody to talk to.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought so too.
Mhm. Yeah. No, I didn't. I actually made a little bit of custom, like a makeshift custom made dividers. Actually, talk about dividers again.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, Dude Room Sports Cards.
Yep.
He asked me if I can do like a custom, like, you know, just like 2018 rookies and 2019 rookies and that.
Oh yeah.
Well, he wanted just like one of each of like MLB and NFL, and I will send you a picture.
Oh yeah.
But these came out really great. I will show them to you. Anything custom, like something like this, will probably be about $2 a piece or so.
Oh, okay.
$2 per divider, because it takes a little bit more time to do those than just the regular what we do.
Yeah. Oh, we'll be excited to see that.
Oh yeah, they're super neat. I will send you a picture of those. And back to dividers again. If you guys want to order any again soon, any of your viewers wants to order any, just message me on Instagram at hobbycardhits, and I will get you guys all set up with them.
Yeah, awesome. We'll have your information up on the screen for sure.
Yeah, we keep on pumping team dividers.
Yeah.
Did you see Chris G's post this today?
Yep, we did see that.
Yeah, he posted, and I had a couple of them come over and ask me how much and that, and I told him, and one person ordered, and the other one is thinking about it probably.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he that picture was great. They look so good. And, you know, we love ours, of course, and yeah, for sure. It's something that if you're looking to have your cards divided up, and it's just a great way to keep track of stuff. And oh, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, anybody can post a picture and be like, oh, what's behind this? Because I was reading through his comments, and they were like, oh, what's behind this team? What's behind it? And I'm like, a lot of people don't realize that you can see these a lot better than any others.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because if you look at the makeshift ones, like you were talking about, Lauren.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you had those, just a normal card to put in between them, and then these hard stock ones.
Well, they're just so much classier looking too. They look really professionally done, just classy looking setup. Me and Kevin might be doing a couple shows here pretty soon, and hopefully we'll get some use out of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you need any more, just let me know.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
We're pretty heavy on the football right now.
Yeah,
but once we start diversifying a little bit, we'll definitely be.
We actually had someone ask if we're gonna get into basketball here soon, and I'm like, I don't know.
I wouldn't get into basketball this year because of Zion.
Yeah, I know. I just mean we just as far as our shows go, and I'm like, we're just so heavy into football, you know.
Right.
And it's our what do you call it? Our comfort zone, I guess, right now.
Yeah.
Because you know exactly what that card is. You know more about football than you do any other sport. That's how I am.
Yeah. Oh, I especially know Vikings better than anything too.
Yeah. Vikings.
Ooh. You'll enjoy our shirts that we're wearing today then. When you see the episode.
I have to show my dad the episode this time.
Yeah. Actually, if I think we'll have something on Instagram soon. Maybe that'll show up before this episode. I'm not sure, but yeah. Yep. Well, awesome.
This episode will come out next week, won't it?
Monday.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, great. Well, thank you for doing this today. We really appreciate it. And we'll have to get together again soon. I know we have a little back and forth on Instagram here and there, but we really enjoy that too. And we'll have to touch base a little later in the season.
Oh, for sure.
Have you back on again?
Yeah, I don't think our Vikings play your Colts this year, so
no.
We won't have to have a friendly wager.
But I'm like a little bit of a Packers fan, but I'm pulling for Vikings this week.
You better be.
I mean, my brother-in-law is a huge Packers fan. So,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so I'm just a tad bit of Packers fan, but I'm pulling for the Vikings this week. No.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
I did a pick-in thing with a guy that I know from I have the Vikings winning, so.
There you go.
They did good last week, so let's see what they do this week.
All right. Well, if you want to stick on the phone for 1 second, we'll end the video here. And but thanks again, and we'll talk for just a minute. We'll just talk for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was great to get a chance to talk to Morgan at hobbycardhits again.
Yeah. I like the way that she put a different spin on her Mount Rushmore based on the cards that she owns. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. She definitely has really cool cards.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
I know if you guys go and watch her channel, she's got them in her top 20 along with another 16 really cool cards. So
yeah, for sure.
Go check out Morgan on Hobby Card Hits on YouTube, Instagram, and
Facebook, I believe.
yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, and check out the dividers. They're awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So that'll do it for this episode.
Yep. This episode is done. So Skull Brothers out.
Skull Brothers out. All right, everybody. If you made it this far into the video, we're gonna do a little giveaway segment. We started with this in the first few episodes. Kind of got away from it, and
Our bad.
yeah. We're putting this at the end of the episode, so what I'm finding is when I'm watching other people's videos, it's coming clear that not everybody makes it to the end. So
Yeah.
but basically our giveaway is pretty easy. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, or don't like it, but we'd like it if you like it.
Comment, and just comment.
Comment in the comment, just put whether you would prefer a black grab bag, blue grab bag, and of course our favorite color, purple. Yeah, purple giveaway. We've had a couple of people get their packages and open them, and it seemed to go over pretty well.
Yeah, really positive feedback from a few people. So
yeah, so we're gonna jump back into it. We're gonna do it. Hopefully, you made it to the end, and comment below, and we will send it. We will follow through. All right, take care. We're out.
Skull Brothers out.